In the world of losing weight, fad diets, building a little muscle, donuts are something that normally aren't on the menu. I mean, they can be on the menu, but when you eat too many of them and your belly starts to dunlap over your belt, it becomes a problem. But don't you guys worry, because in this video, I'm gonna show you all the tips, tricks, hacks, and secrets to make delicious protein-filled pumpkin donuts that you won't even be able to tell are better for you. Not only can we have these delicious protein donuts whipped up in under 20 minutes, I'm also gonna show you how to make a maple glaze frosting that you are absolutely gonna love. If you want festive donuts that aren't gonna hurt your waistline and will help you get to that New Year's resolution already in shape, then make sure you check this recipe out, because I'm telling you, it just might change your life. And just because we're in the winter months doesn't mean we can't make our health a priority. We don't gotta do a free-for-all with food, gain a bunch of weight that we're gonna struggle to take off at the beginning of the year. Instead, we can still eat delicious food, follow the anabolic diet, and see results all at the same time. And if you have my cookbook in your pocket, it makes this entire process feel like dieting on easy mode. Every recipe from the channel is in here, and you get it one time. Every time I drop a new video like this one, you get the updated copy for free. So hit that link in my description if you want to follow the best diet on this planet. All right, ladies and gents, if y'all are ready, another epic video underway, then as always, man, I'm ready to do it for you. Let's do it! Yeah! And quick shout out to the giveaway winner from a couple of videos ago, Tony Forbes. He won with the comment. Man, I must say, even being a vegan, your ideas are very inspiring. Appreciate you, dog. Like I always say, regardless of what diet you do, I just want you to win. If my videos help, more power to you. I think the more people that can lift their shirts up in the middle of winter and still have visible abs, the better off we are all gonna be. So Tony, shoot me an email at the email in my description box, and I will get a box of your choosing sent out to you ASAP. Same thing applies for this video. We're doing another giveaway. So if you wanna win a box of Anabars, all you gotta do, it's real easy, is hit that thumbs up button. You gotta subscribe to the channel if you're not, and you gotta just leave a comment down below. Every comment counts as an entry, so leave as many as you want. Last time was only like 100 of them, so hey, your chances of winning are pretty dang high. And we're gonna start doing these giveaways in every single video, so make sure you participate if you want a chance to win. Now, let's get to the magic. Here we go. First thing we gotta do is get a large mixing bowl, place it on a food scale, and we'll begin with some canned pumpkin. I'm using Libby's brand. It's a little more expensive than the store-bought brands, but I recommend shelling out the money because this is the best pumpkin you can get. We're gonna weigh out 244 grams, and after that, we'll take some vanilla extract or imitation vanilla flavoring. We'll weigh out 8 grams, and then the final wet ingredient is gonna be 1 large egg. We'll just crack it and break it open right down in here. After that, we'll just go in with a spoon and mix everything together. And now that it's mixed up and smooth, we'll set it off to the side. And we'll grab the food scale yet again and another small bowl for our dry ingredients. We'll start with 90 grams of basic all-purpose white flour. Then we need 20 grams of a 0-calorie sweetener. I'm using sucralose. And don't be intimidated by these fake sugars. We're gonna be saving on calories, cutting down cravings, unnecessary crashes, all while still getting that sweetness we love. You just gotta trust me. Then we're gonna add in 2 grams of pumpkin pie spice. Now we need 62 grams of a vanilla-based whey protein powder. This is a real good, inexpensive brand, great for cooking. I love Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard, but you should be able to use just about any whey protein you want. I just don't recommend trying vegan protein, soy protein, egg protein, any other protein powders, because they just don't work the same way in recipes. And then lastly, for the dry ingredients, we need 4 grams of baking powder and then a dash of salt for flavor. Then we're just gonna go in with a spoon and mix everything together just like we did for the wet ingredients. Pretty easy so far, right guys? Now what we wanna do, take the dry ingredients, dump them in with the wet, and then now we're just gonna go in with a spoon and mix everything together. It might seem like at first glance we have way too much powder, but don't you worry. This pumpkin holds a lot of moisture and it's gonna soak all of this up. We're just gonna keep working it and folding it until all the powder disappears and we're left with a thick batter. You got it mixed and smooth, and you'd be doing yourself a disservice if you didn't sample the goods. If it tastes like pumpkin pie filling, you know you're on the right track. Now what we're gonna do is grab a donut baking pan and hit all 6 of our molds with nonstick spray. You really don't want these to stick, so make sure you add a good amount. And next we'll just take our batter and slowly fill all of our donut molds with it. This recipe makes 6 donuts in total, so we'll be filling all of our molds up. I recommend once you get it full, go around the edges and try to smooth it out. That way it's the same thickness all around the donut. So I'm just gonna go through, fill the rest of these up, and I'll see you guys here in a second. And once we got our tray filled up, these just need a little trip in the oven. 350 degrees for about 10 to 12 minutes is gonna fluff these up and make them perfect, soft, cake-like pumpkin donuts. So let's just toss these in right now. Set a timer, and perfect. These will be done soon. While we're waiting, let me show you how to make this maple glaze. And if you ever need a healthy, low-calorie, high-protein glaze for any baked good you're making, this is by far my favorite. We are going to start with 31 grams of a reduced fat cream cheese. We're just gonna weigh it out and place it in our bowl. And now to add that maple flavor we want in our glaze, we're gonna take Miss Buttersworth sugar-free maple syrup and weigh out 15 grams down in here. And then finally, we'll toss in 15 grams of a vanilla-based whey protein powder. And now we'll just go with a spoon, mix everything together, and slowly but surely, we will develop a nice, thick maple glaze. And after mixing it up, it should be thick, creamy, and look something like this. And now that this is finished, those donuts should be coming up any minute. We just pulled the donuts out, and here's how we're gonna know they're done. We're gonna take a toothpick or a meat skewer, poke it down in, pull it out, and it should come out clean with nothing on it. As long as that happens, you'll know we're good. And if we take a look at these donuts, they're soft, fragrant, and shaped just how we want them. Now you'll notice the top of it is a little less flush, but if you flip it over, it looks much more like a uniform donut. So this is the side we will be putting the icing on. I'm gonna go ahead, take these out, set them on a plate, and then now the final step, we just take a donut, place it down in the icing, give it a little swirl, let it get a nice coating, pull it out, and bingo. That, ladies and gentlemen, is an Anabolic iced pumpkin donut. I'm gonna go through, do this to the rest of these, and then of course, we gotta try them out and go over just how nutritious and high in protein these little guys are. Check it out, guys. We now have 6 iced maple pumpkin donuts that you don't gotta feel guilty about eating. I preach this all the time. But when we're dieting and we're in a calorie deficit, we get cravings for things we're not allowed to have. Donuts being one of them. So try this little trick out. Next time you're having a sweets craving, instead of going out, ruining your diet, setting yourself back, just make a recipe like this, enjoy yourself, and watch how those cravings disappear and that fat keeps burning away. Half the battle of dieting is getting your mind right. And with recipes like this, we can trick our brain. Instead of depriving ourselves on a diet, we eat what we want, we just make the better versions. That is the ultimate hack when it comes to losing weight and actually succeeding on your diet. When you love what you do, it doesn't feel like work at all. Sorry for the rant, but quite literally, these look perfect. You got the pumpkin on the outside, the frosted glaze on top, and once you try it, you'll realize the flavor is incredible too. We're about to do that, but first, if you could for me, smash that thumbs up button. Means the world to the channel and helps these videos reach more people. Doing that quite literally means the world to me. So now, we've been waiting long enough, let's go ahead and try these out. All right, guys, moment of truth. But first, before we dig into these, I gotta remind you that the giveaway is still going on. If you wanna win a box of Anabars, your flavor of choice, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, that you are subscribed to the channel, and leave a comment down below. You get unlimited entries, so comment as many times you want. I will be announcing the winner in my next video. And if you wanna check out the best tasting protein bar on the planet, the Anabar, you can always head over to theanabar.com, use the code RJF10, you will save money, because you'll be getting the only protein bar that actually tastes like a candy bar. I know if you try, you'll love it. Now, let's get to these donuts. I'm gonna go for the one I've been showing you guys this whole time. I thought it looked the most delicious out of all of these. You've already seen it. You already know what's in it. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. The middle is super soft and this tastes like a cake donut. So good. You got that pumpkin flavor in the middle combined with the maple glaze icing. Whew. This is literally the best protein donut I've ever made. And the best part is with the ingredients we use, you don't even taste the protein and it tastes quite literally like a pumpkin donut you would have got at the store, bakery, whatever. The only difference is you can eat this on a diet, you can eat multiple of these on a diet, and it's not gonna mess up your results at all. And the best part is the friggin' macros. Let me get to them. And what you end up with for one of these donuts, if you made it exactly how I dared you made them out of my cookbook, is only 134 calories with 2 grams of fat, 13 grams of protein, 16 grams of carbs with 1 gram of fiber. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is for just one donut. If you've been watching my crumble cookie reviews, those donuts are upwards of 600 to 700 calories for one donut. With this recipe, you could dang near eat all 6 and still be right at that calorie level. Except this way, it's gonna be more filling, still gonna be delicious, and you're getting a whopping 13 grams of protein for each donut, or if you ate all of them, you'd get around 80 grams of protein. With this type of flavor, and when they're this easy to make, that's quite literally a diet game changer. Like I always try to tell people, we overcomplicate dieting to an extreme point. There's too many fad diets, too much information, too many people trying to sell you on waist trainers and fat loss teas and pills that don't work. Instead, what really works every single time is creating a calorie deficit, aka eating less calories than your body needs in a day, and B, making sure you're eating enough protein. That way, while you're in the deficit, your body doesn't look for protein on you in the form of muscle and burn that off instead of fat. So hear me out. If you want optimal results, A, eat enough protein, which if you're eating these recipes right out of my cookbook, you're gonna be doing by default, and 2, create the calorie deficit. You do those 2 things, your body literally has no choice but to succeed. You just gotta do it. Don't lie to yourself, be honest, and the results will quite literally come no matter what. You need to be the person that instead of creating a New Year's resolution, when New Year's comes, you're already shredded. So instead, that New Year's resolution can be for learning to play guitar. I don't know what you like to do, but you get what I'm saying. With recipes like this, being shredded at New Year's, it's gonna be easy. And there we have it, folks. That is officially 3.5 donuts for me today. Because what's cool about these is if it's just you and you only want to eat 1 or 2 of them, toss them in the fridge in Tupperware and they'll be good in the fridge for up to 5 days. And I'm telling you, as good as they are fresh out of the oven, I think they're just as good or maybe even better cold. Seriously, you got to try this. If you do, tag me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, wherever it is your social. Let me know what you think and please take a picture because I love seeing them. And if you want to follow the best diet in the world and have every tip, trick, secret, and recipe at your fingertips, don't forget you can always pick up a copy of my cookbook at the first link in the description box. And if you already have the cookbook, all you gotta do is get your free update and this recipe will now be in there. Hit the link in my description if you wanna check it out. All right, folks, that's gonna wrap this up. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to enter the giveaway by doing all that fun stuff. If you wanna check out Young LA apparel, quite literally all I wear in these videos, you can head over to youngla.com, use the code RJF, you'll save money, and you can pick yourself up a winter hoodie, something for your girlfriend, whatever you want, they probably got it on there. So make sure you check it out. And with that, we're out of here. Appreciate you guys as always. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I will see every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Wham, bam, bam, baby. We gone.